Greetings, water sign. This is your message going forth for the last full moon here of the year. So we are going to get started. The moon in November the 19th. We have this overall energy of the past. We have Six of Cups. We have we have the Two of Cups. So water signs, what we have here is, I'm getting you guys being in the energy of, with this Six of Cups. Let's see, balance is being restored into your life. I feel as though with this Six of Cups, there's the opportunity for balance to be restored in your life. I feel as though there's a need. You guys might be reflecting on something of the past, but I feel as though what we got here is you guys being in the energy of consumed by your past. You guys are may have the tendency to keep looking back to your past. So due to the fact that you keep looking back to your past, eventually you be consumed with your past thoughts or what was going on in your past, and you try to feel as though there's a need to go back and fix it. And I feel as though when judgment comes in and judgment is made, there's a final decision is made on the wheel turns. You guys have a problem. You put up resistance. You put up a whole bunch of resistance to movement forward. I feel as though you guys get stuck in the past. You guys may get stuck and have the opportunity for success, or have the opportunity for things in your life to change or things in your life to be better, but you focus so much on the past, what once was, what once lived there, until you miss the mark of what's going on in the present. You miss the now because you're so focused on trying to go back. And I don't know, maybe you guys feel as though you're indebted to a situation, or you have to right some wrongs that was done in the past. You feel as though, for some of you, your communication is not so great. You may have trouble and issues communicating things, and your communication possibly causes a lot of interference as well. I feel as though during this time of judgment, You should be reflecting, but what your reflections are on, I feel as though is possibly you're reflecting on maybe your inability to express yourself openly, and you hold on to some of you hold on to grudges. You hold on too tightly to your past. I feel as though you struggle moving forward. Your struggle is so hard to move forward and to notice the now and to stay in the now for some of you. And I feel as though due to we coming out of a time and a period of judgment where accountability has been recognized, I feel as though Spirit is trying to move you forward, trying to help you guys move forward, but you look back so much till you miss the mark. So, and this could even be you have so much nostalgic memories of this could be some things that happened over the years, this could be even childhood memories, someone that you met in your childhood. It could be someone that you met while you were in school, someone that you met while you were in college. It could be, this could go way, 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 way back, that you guys feel indebted. Somebody may have done something for you or helped you in some type of way, and you feel like you owe your life to them. You feel like you just owe your life. Owe your life. You may be holding on to baggage from the past, a whole lot of baggage from each and every single relationship that you have been through, instead of releasing your past so that you can have a successful new beginning and a successful and bright new future to come to the realization of or recognize where you are at this point. You guys hold on to all of this excess baggage, unnecessary baggage, and it weighs you down so much to the point here it may be affecting, for some of you, it could be affecting your ability. It's obviously affecting your ability to move forward. It has crippled you. For some of you, it's a crippling thing. It's a cycle that you just continue repeating because you look back so much to the past. So I'm going to tell you about a story my grandmother told me about a crow. He landed on a tree. You know how birds migrate to the south when it becomes winter, or how they do the migration thing. So this one bird, they all landed on a tree to rest. They all landed on this tree to rest. So when it was time to move forward, it was time for them to take off and go forward. All of the other birds took off, but this one bird, he stayed on a tree because he kept looking back. He looked back and he saw a shadow. He was so infatuated with his shadow until he just kept looking back at that shadow. He was so in such awe about this shadow on the ground, that he saw. He was pierced by it. It had a piercing effect to him. And while the other birds have taken off to fly off to go on about their business, this bird was still there, kept looking back at that shadow, and that shadow eventually came to life, and it swallowed him up whole. My point is here, You guys get lost in the past too much, and it cripples your ability to move forward towards something successful. You can't go towards something successful because you're dragging so much baggage from the past. So we have the success here. I feel as though the Spirit wants you to know there's no greater love than there's no you now know you're at the point where you should be understanding that, and in the knowing that there's nothing greater than to love, you know, but not infatuation. Love. We have the Two of Cups here. With this Two of Cups, I feel as though that's the opportunity for something brand new, something successful is in front of you or right in hand. But you're too caught up in the past to even have to recognize what's in front of you, the love that you have in front of you. You know how they say sometimes, excuse me, it's better to love and lost than to not love at all. I feel as though moving forward is something that you guys are struggling to do because you're so focused on what once was. So this could be even this could be remembering how good life was when you were younger, or remembering how good things was when you were in high school, or remembering how good things was when you were in college, how good life was, and how, you know, how much you loved. Till you're bringing all of that over into your present, and it's hindering your success moving forward. We have the Two of Cups here. Spirit is, I feel as though, has given you something, but the fact that you're so caught up in what once was, you can't even recognize what's there in front of you right now, the now. You're too focused on something of the past that you can't go back and fix, or you may have had the opportunity to fix, you know, and you may just chose not to. I don't know your situation. So I feel as though forgiveness is a thing. One thing, you know, forgiving yourself and allowing yourself to move on. So I feel as though from the past, forgiveness is one. Maybe there was some misdeeds that may have happened to you, or misdeeds you may have done to someone else that you just can't let go of. You can't let go of them, but yet you can't take any action to move forward. You know, you're becoming stuck and you're becoming stagnant. Your inability to move healthily is becoming a problem. When, you know, I feel as though that is only bringing in more cycles for you to complete, more cycles of instability, more cycles of emotional unstableness, more cycles of unreadiness, because you're choosing to stay stuck. You're choosing, you know, you may have come to the crossroads where you could go right or left, and you may have gotten off your path and went an opposite direction, and now you're repeating all of these cycles. How do you break the cycle? So taking some type of action, but some of you may be so concerned. I got this in another reading. Some of you are so concerned about what others are seeing of you, or others' opinion about you, that you can't move forward. What others think, what society think, how you're being viewed in society. What are your colleagues going to think? What are your parents going to think? What are your friends going to think? What are your loved ones going to think? So, wow. Look at that. Wow. So we have the six of wands, and we have the Fool card here, and this is on the movement forward. Once you can break loose and break free of whatever is holding you back, I feel as though whatever is holding you back and holding you still, once you can release and break free of that, we have the Six of Wands and we have the Fool. You have the opportunity to have something new, something fulfilling, something very rewarding here is for you on the upside. But I feel as though your struggle is to get over a hump or get over a hill. So you're struggling to be in the presence and in the now. So that's your struggle. And this is merely a time where reflection is required. This is a time where the opportunity to reinvent yourself. Wow. I'm getting reinvent yourself. For some of you, this is your opportunity and your chance to reinvent yourself and to create and do something new. Something new. Without the worries and the struggle and the baggage of what appears to be your past, and trying to take your past with you over into the present. So maybe this is something about, I'm getting selfishness, selflessness, selfishness. Some of y'all trying to take your past over into your present. Trying to take your past with you to your present. So holding on to your past and trying to take your past into your present, moving forward into something new, into something, wow, something that needs to be released, something that should be released, is you're trying to hold on to it and not moving forward. Okay, that's what I'm getting for some water signs. Wow. Anything else? Yeah. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, and it came out in reverse. So for some of you, there's a need to break free. So there's a need for freedom, something something to be released. There's a need to break free, a freedom, a sense of freedom. Some of you don't have your freedom because you're taking baggage from your past. So, and it's stagnant, it's stunting your growth. So, yeah. Let me get you. Where are the cards? These are my cards. And we have a message for water signs. And we have a messages for water signs. And the angel message for water signs. Okay. Compromise. So there's a need to compromise for some of you. So there's a need for you to compromise. I feel as though you guys know what that means. Spirit is saying to be able to balance the scales out in your life, because we do have 666 here. 666. We have 66. Yeah, we have 66 here. There's a need for things to be balanced out in your life. And your life is not, there are things that are imbalanced. So there's a need for compromise here in this situation, whatever this situation is going forward. Until next time, thank you guys. Remember to do everything with love, strength, and grace. If you are interested in a personal message or a personal reading, that information will be in the description box below. So until next time, ciao.